Does the fact that Zawahiri was killed in Kabul, in Afghanistan, the fact that he was killed in Kabul, does that vindicate or vilify Biden's withdrawal from Afghanistan? I must say I'm pretty proud of today's poll question for this reason. Because on one hand, you could say, hey, look at that. In fact, I heard Juliette Kayyem, for whom I have a lot of respect, use these words very early this morning on CNN. She said that it's confirmation that the over-the-horizon strategy can be successful. What does that mean? It means we can still fly a drone into Kabul and kill Ayman Al-Zawahiri and nobody else and not have boots on the ground. Okay, that's compelling. Or do you say, wait a minute, if we don't have boots on the ground, then the Haqqani network is going to give safe passage and hospitality to Zawahiri. If we were there, he wouldn't be there. So, that's the survey question. Joby Warwick went with his coverage, had a lot of choices today for the sort of straight reporting in terms of Ayman Al-Zawahiri, who was this guy and what was his background, 71 years old, killed in this CIA drone strike over the weekend. Some of the tidbits that I found of interest, how about his 1998 manifesto where Zawahiri, bin Laden's number 2, says, to kill Americans and their allies, civilian and military, is an individual duty for every Muslim who can do it in every country in which it is possible to do it. So that was his agenda. Kill as many Americans in whatever scenarios you can. He was a bad guy. And thank God that he's gone. And TC, as you know, and I am going to thump my chest a little bit, for 21 years, I've never stopped talking about him, including to a president of the United States who I tried to convince.
Yes, you did. And I've been with you for 19 of those years, and I've heard you talk about it extensively. You always talk about Al-Zawahiri.
Everyone lost sight of him.
Yeah, and
everyone,
as we said earlier, like CNN commentaries, columns.
Yeah.
As recently as last week, you were trying to bring his name up with that group of teenagers. So incredible. Yeah.
6:18 a.m. on Sunday, the sun was still rising over the Afghan capital of Kabul when an American MQ-9 Reaper drone circling up to 50,000 feet overhead fired 2 R9X Hellfire missiles at a house in the city's upmarket district. Ayman Al-Zawahiri, bin Laden's former deputy and leader of the Al-Qaeda group since his master's death 11 years before, had just completed his morning prayer. The second of the day, was watching from the dawn of his rooftop balcony in keeping with a well-worn routine. Moments later, the 71-year-old was no more, pulverized into oblivion by the R9X's 100 pounds reinforced metal warhead and 6 razor blade-like devices that would have silently popped out of the fuselage moments before impact.